Let's start the show. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, it is I, Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy with the brooch hat. And yes, it is my $1 starting sale. Again, there's another episode of the wonderful sale that y'all seem to like a lot. So hopefully we continue this as long as we can. We have a great time. And so hello, Stephanie Unimagic. How are you? Hat tip, my friend. Harmonica time. And so I hope everybody's Monday is amazing. We had a storm, and maybe there were storms later on in the night, but it's been pretty good. I've been safe. It's been good. So let's go over the sales, a little bit about me and how I do my shipping and everything. I want to let y'all know before we start. I am shipping from Maryland. I will be invoicing Saturday. No, I will be invoicing Sunday evening. And the sales that I have coming up is tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I will be on with Unimagic and Angela Isaacs on Angela's channel. We still got our new show that we started, and it's called Imagine the Memories. So please come check us out at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And matter of fact, yeah, so I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna bring that up later. Try to get the link for that show. And hello, Diane. How are you? Hat tip, my friend. And then I have a sale on Friday. At 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Trista's channel, Sandy and Otto, that's her channel name, alongside with Angie's Oddities and Sue Spezio. And the show is called A Picture Tells a Story, aka The Sue Spezio Show. And then Saturday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern on my channel with my lovely co-host, Becky Vintage and more, and a very special guest, John the Reseller. That's at 6 o'clock at night, p.m., evening. And then Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, I will be on Two Old Guys Vintage, Mark and Mike, alongside with Tooch Man and Donna Maria. So that is the sales I have for the week. I will be invoicing after that sale Sunday. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Terry. Hello, Angela. Hello, Nicole. How are y'all? And so with all that being said, and I got my new Sue Spezio brooch button on. And so let's go over the rules of the sale. Everything will start out at $1. Everything will be an offer up. the bidding increments goes like this. From $1 to $20, it's a $1 bidding increment. From 20 to 50, it's a $2 bidding increment. From 50 to 100, it's a $5 bidding increment. And from 100 and beyond, it's a $10 bidding increment. The countdown goes like this, going once, going twice, last call, and then I say sold. If anybody comes in as I'm doing the countdown, I will start the countdown over again to make sure everybody has a fair shot of what they're bidding on. And with all that being said, I think I've been over all of the rules and all the things I would like for y'all to know. So how about we start the show? Let's start the show. So let's start it off with a pair of ceramic and glass figures is offer up $1. Hello, Heather. And here we have about like an inch in size lion. Very glazed, beautiful lion. Very well painted. The lovely details in his face. No marking on the bottom. So we have that. And then we have this glass duck, maybe 2 inches tall. He has a very big bill, beak. Lovely feet. Lovely eyes. Actually, this is for the both of them. Unless you, this is for the both of them, Diane. Unless you want to separate them, you can work it out. You and Terry, if you like I said, if you want the glass or if you want the okay, both. All right. So Terry says she is out. So we have Diane is in that 1. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. So we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. Congratulations, Diane. Beautiful, beautiful buy. Now I have this marigold dessert bowl. It's an offer up $1. And it measures 3 inches in height and about 4 inches in width. So we have this beautiful bowl right here for $1. A marigold, very nice, beautiful design around the edge, and there on the bottom. We got Terry is in that 1. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Terry. We're going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold. Uh-oh, my fault. I sort of highlighted her too, my fault. I'm still having, my fault. I didn't even highlight the item. But Angela came in before the sold came I put in sold. So we got Angela is in that 2. Do I see a 3 or better or out? All right, Terry is out. So we can start the countdown for Angela. Going once, going twice. We have no problem. No problem at all. We have last call and we're sold. How about we do a glass paperweight? Offer up $1. We have this beautiful paperweight. So you have the paperweight, and it's like a sailboat, yellow sailboat, and the blue, and it's like it's like basically like the ocean. And I see Angela is in that 1, and I don't know, and I know it's probably hard to see, but there's actually bubbles. There's actually little air bubbles in the paperweight. So we have, okay, so we have Angela in 1. Lori came in. Blue Lori came in at 4. And hello, Blue Lori. And it measures like maybe 2 by 2. And we have Blue Lori is in that 5. So Angela is out. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 6 or better. If there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Blue Lori. We're going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Blue Lori, Blue Flamingo. Congratulations, Lori. So now, how about we do a vintage metal Christmas ornament. Let's offer up $1. So here we have the beautiful Christmas ornament here. It's like a bell. It has a green ribbon tied together and the green ribbon across the top. And it has these holly plants on them. And I see Terry is in that 1. Hey, Suspizio! Suspizio Show! And This measures about 3 inches in height, and it's a green star on top. You see the little loop. So, since we got terriers in that one, anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for. Oh, Angela came in at 2. Do I see a 3 or better or out? Terry is out. I can start the countdown for Angela. If anybody else is interested, I need to see a 3 or better. We can do a countdown for Angela. Going once, going twice. Last call. And we are sold to Angela. Congratulations, Angela. Okay. So here I have a set of 2 Campbell's Kids figures. It's an offer up $1. So here, and they measure 2.5 inches in height. You have a football player. Thank you, Suspizio. And he got the C on his jersey for Campbell's. And this was produced. This is 1985 Campbell Soups Company, made in Hong Kong. So we have Diane came in at 2, and we have the cheerleader with the C on her cheerleading outfit. She got her pom-poms and her red skirt. And I see Blue Lori is in at 3. And this also was in 1985 Campbell's Kids, made in Hong Kong. And I see Diane came in at 4. Sue came in at 5. Hello, Apple. So we got, okay, so Diane came in at first at 6. Do I see a 7 or better? So Blue Lori is out. Sue, would you like to come in at 7, or are you out? And he has a number 1 on his jersey. The jersey is number 1. Thomas came in at 7. Do I see a 8 or better, or out? Diane came in at 8. And his helmet got a C on it also for Campbell's. Do I see? Okay, Thomas is out. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 9 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once. Going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. Congratulations, Diane. Beautiful, beautiful buy there. Now we have a Hershey's Kisses bag clip. Offer up $1. Hey, Bonnie. So here we have a Hershey's Kisses bag clip with the lady holding a Hershey's Kisses like she just made. And it measures 4.5 by 2. So you have that, and it's like a little brownish, goldish color. Now, little heads up, the rubber on this piece right here has kind of came loose from the section. If I could put it back on there, it's falling out. And it looked like it was supposed to be something right here, or maybe it got melted a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe it was a piece supposed to be right there. And it says Hershey's made in China, 2003, Hershey's Food Corporation. Okay. I'll check out the bank. Yeah, there you go. Apple. That's probably what it is. It probably was the magnet. So the magnet came off. But if it's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. But if y'all change your mind, please let me know. Now, since that's the first item that didn't sell, now it's time for me to give you my rules on that. If you change your mind on an item that hasn't been claimed, please let me know in the chat and I will gladly get you down for it. And if you are watching the replay and you see something that has not been claimed, please email me at jamesproctor@809@gmail.com and let me know what item you would like, and I would gladly get you down for that. And if you are a new buyer, I would need, and I'm going to work on that job form, but I would need your name, username, real name, address for the ship it to, and your PayPal information so I can invoice you. So now, how about how about we do a letter, look like a love letter from the, I believe, Korean War. Offer up $1. Hello, Jackie. How are you? And so here we have a letter. It looked like it's maybe Sergeant First Class or something. Dominique. And it looked like he's writing to either his girlfriend or wife. And she's in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And this was October 1952. October 29th. But it's written, it says October 25th. So I'm going to read a little bit. I received your letter today and was glad to hear from you. I'm glad to see you writing more often, which is what we really need. You asked how I could even think that being far away from you don't work on your mind. Well, that's the way it looks to me when you start and see me write less. So you have this beautiful letter written, and it says, "Love, Dominique." So a letter to a loved one from the, I believe, the Korean War. So it says airmail with a $6 stamp. So it's for $1. You got Angela. It's in that one. And we can start the countdown for Angela. If anybody else is interested, we need to see a 2 or better. So we're going once to Angela, going twice. We have last call, and we are sold to Angela. Yes, we are praying for Julie, Jackie, and hope that she's doing all right. Send her our love, and tell her that we're thinking about her and praying for her, and she's always on our mind. Tell her how we appreciate her being such a lovely presence in the chat. So let's see something. Give me 1 second. For a second. Okay. So here we have a Campbell's Ooh. 1 second before my phone dies. Okay, here we go. Really? That's all right. Campbell's. I hit the speaker. Then my phone. Never mind. Okay, Campbell's Kids Cup, plastic cup. Yeah, offer up $1. Jeez. All right. So I see Diane is in that one. It's 4 by 2.5. And you have the little boy there. So, okay, so you got the little girl encouraging the two puppies to, and the boy is holding to jump through the hoop. The little boy is holding with it's tied to a dog treat on the end, and they got a little ball there, and it says Campbell's Kids. Now, I don't know if this is the color of the cup, but I'm thinking more likely maybe with it being probably an older piece, it probably just got a little discolorated. I don't know, but it is Zach Zach Design Incorporated in Spokane, Washington, and it's made in Taiwan, not suitable for microwave use. And this was 1994, and it's a trademark licensed by Campbell Soup Company. So we had this lovely piece here for $1. If anybody else is interested, we need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. We're going once, going twice. Okay. We got Apple is in at 3. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 4 or better. But if there's no other bid, no. I need to see a 4. Okay. Jumping too soon. So we have no problem. And okay, so Apple is out. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 5 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once. Going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. Congratulations, Diane. Beautiful buy. So, how about we do this photograph, very vintage photograph of a military platoon. I don't know how to spell it. I say military group. Actually, I think it's a Navy group. It's an offer up $1. And this measures about 20 by 10. 20 by 10. And it's of this beautiful photograph of the military big platoon. And this is platoon 54. Keenan CTM command. This is December 6th, 1929. And you see it's colorized up top right there with the trees in the sky. And then you have the Navy guys are in black and white. And look, you actually got the sun coming up right there. I see Terry is in that one. Now, just to let you know, there's a little tear right there in the little corner right there. And a little bit here and there and stuff like that. But being 3 years, being 97 years old, this is very good. Well, it'd be 97 in December. Lovely, lovely piece there. There's nothing on the back, but all right, so we have, yes. So if it's no one else is interested, anybody else is interested, I need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Terry. We're going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Terry. Yes, Sue. Hey, Sue, are y'all having any storms up in your way? We just had a pretty decent storm about 2 hours ago. All right. Money, yeah. Wow. So here we have a basic field manual. We offer up $1. And this was War Department Basic Field Manual, Elementary Map and Aerial Photograph Reading, April 12th, 1941. And the guy who owned it was James A. Kittle. So it shows you the basic maps of symbols like woodlands, marsh in general, cut fields, depression, contours, streams, and orchards. The magnet north, true north, grid north. I guess it says 50 high, 40 30, 20, 10. I guess the height of like a hill or a mountain. Showing you. The basic map figures there. And how to look through a compass. Hey Troy, how you doing? And then you got the aerial maps reading of the sites. The vertical site. So this manual has 100 pages in it. Again, the basic field manual, War Department, elementary map, and aerial photograph reading for $1. But if there's no interest in that, we can move it to the side. Now I have a Hershey's 10, and it's an offer up. $1. I'm doing great. And this 10 is 5 by 4, about like 3. So you have the little girl trying to feed the little boy Hershey's Kisses. And it says, "A kiss for you." And we got Angela is in that 1. Hershey's Kisses. We got Terry is in that 2. Hershey's Kisses. Hershey Milk Chocolate Kisses. Angela's in that 3. And it says here, Bristol for wear. And it's $19.95. Hershey's Food. Incorporate. And it has these lovely handles on them. 2 of them. And it's very clean and beautiful on the inside. And I see Diane is out. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 6 or better. If there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Angela. Going once. Going twice. We have a last call. And we are sold to Angela. Congratulations, Angela. Amazing, amazing, amazing buy. Okay. So here I have a Campbell's Kids ornament. We offer up $1. And it's still in the plastic. And you see it is, oh, that's one. It is the 2 Campbell kids, the girl and the boy, sitting on a moon. And we have Terry is in that 1. Diane, I need to see 2. And the moon is wearing a Campbell Santa hat. Yes. And you see them eating, they're like a bowl of tomato soup. That's what it looks like to me. And you see they are almost like they giving each other the eye. You see the back, lovely. And see the moon is wearing a scarf of stars on it. That's pretty cool. And you have the long loop, and it measures 3 inches by 2.5, and the loop is about 3 inches. So look at the face on the moon. So if we got Diane is in that too. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. Congratulations, Diane. Beautiful buy there. So I found, yeah, okay. I found another Encore Star Seed. Offer ornament. Offer up $1. So it comes in a lovely box there. And this is how it comes. You have the beautiful star with the baby's face on there. And it comes with the tag. Again, it says, a ray of light from afar, a seed of love from a star. Each star seed ornament has a special message just for you. 2002, made in China. This one is trust. Do you meant to go in that to Apple? You could do one if you want. Just let me know. And it measures about 2 inches, and the ribbon is about 2. Okay. And then it comes with the little stand right here. And it's a cloud with like a cloud heart with stars on them. So you hang it from here. just like that. And I see Apple is in at 2. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 3 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Apple. Give me a second. Going twice, going once, going twice. Last call. And we are sold to Apple. Let me get back to you with the 2. I did have another, but I don't know where it's at right now. But I will get that for you. See if I can. Okay. Okay. Here I have a book. Billy and Major. It's an offer up $1. So here you have Billy and Major, and the Major. This book was copywritten. Let me do this, man. 1 second. What's this? Okay. So this was copywritten in 1918. So this is an antique book. You see the Roman numerals there, MCMXV11. Oh. No, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 1918. Okay. And you have chapters like Mr. Major, Miser, Wilkes Booth, Lincoln, Befriending the Heavens, The Major Pursues Around, Salute Your Bride, and it has amazing illustrations in here. And this book has 299 pages. It's for $1. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. So here we have a 2002 Campbell's Kids ceramic cup, offer up $1. So here you have Campbell's Kid, good, 2002 U.S. Olympics, Salt Lake official supplier. We have Diane is in that one. And you see them going down like the sled or the bobsled. And it says USA. And it comes with the paper, the advertisement inside. It says $3.99 plus label. And then you can pick which one you would like. Hello, pretty girl. And this measures 3 inches in height and 4 inches in width. And so it says Campbell's a limited edition U.S. Olympics soup mug. Bob said second in edition of 4, 2002. So we have Diane that's in that 1. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. Congratulations, Diane. Beautiful, beautiful buy there. So here I have Hershey's Kisses mug, offer up $1. So here we have a kiss from you, a kiss for you. And she's feeding him a Hershey's kiss. Yeah. I gotta check. So you feed him a Hershey's Kisses, Hershey's milk chocolate, and it says HG made in China. And I see Apple is in that too, and it measures 4 by 3. Very clean, beautiful mug. I see Apple is in that 2. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 3 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Apple. Going once, going twice. We have last call, and we are sold to Apple. Congratulations, Apple. Amazing buy there. Yeah, yeah. So I have a set of 4 photographs. I'll offer up $1. Ha! Awesome. So here, these are like copy photographs. Hold on a second. Actually, yeah. Actually, 5 photographs. This is like a copy of a photograph. And I don't know. I looked it up before, but I forget. I forgot what it was. He's playing some very interesting instrument. So he's blowing into 2 sticks, and he has these 2 things with the holes in it, and it's signed by him. But you know how the signature go. I can't make that out. And the photographs are 11 by 8.5. The actual these photographs. So we have this one, this one. They're all the same ones here. That's 3 of the same. Then you just have a photograph of him. This is actually a real photograph. I think this is the photographer company. Like it says, Calvert, Chicago. That's how he looks there. And then we have him with a pipe in this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, Freeman. I don't know what it says. I don't know. I'm not sure who it is, but it's a pretty cool photo. It looks like a maybe some kind of star or famous guy back in that time. But if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. But if y'all change your mind, please let me know. So here, yeah, no facial hair. That's important. This one don't have facial hair either. Here you have a photograph of a airplane and pilot. Let's see, airplane. Offer up $1. And this photograph measures 8 by 5. And you see the photograph of this cool airplane. It says "Fly, baby," and it says on there. It says N500F. And you see the palette right there. You see the landscape below. Very cool photograph. There's nothing on the back. Ow. So if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. But again, if you change your mind, please let me know. Okay. So here we have a Campbell's Kids mug, soup mug. Offer up $1. Howdy doody. Sue. This measures 3.5 with the handle, about 6.5, 5.5. And you have the lovely Campbell Soup kid on there, kids. You got the little boy, little girl. And he planted a tomato tree. And I guess this is for tomato soup. And you got the beautiful colors of the sun and grass. And there's a rabbit right down with her with the beautiful flowers. And I see Diane is in that one. And so it says hot and handy Campbell's microwave mug. And we got Sherry is in that too. Yes. Thank you, Heather. Please give me some thumbs up. Let me know how I'm doing. And Diane is in that 3. And you can open it up. And this also has the paper to go in with it. All right. Sherry is out. And it says here, microwave top shelf safe. Item 60071 for microwave use only. Loosen lid before microwaving. A Arison. This was 2002, made in China. Oh, Sherry back in is 4. Oh, Diane is out. Okay, I'm sorry. I saw it the other way. Because the color, okay. So, get back in. Diane is out. Sherry is in at 4. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 5 or better. But if there's no other interest in it, I can start the countdown for Sherry. So we are going once. We are going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Sherry. Congratulations, Sherry. Fantastic and amazing buy there. All right. So here we have another Campbell's Kids ornament offer up $1. So here, it's like a hard plastic, and you have a Saint Bernard dog that they're riding, the little boy and little girl, and on his neck, like you usually have the little barrel, they have a Campbell soup can. It doesn't say what kind of soup it is, but it's a can. And he has a wreath on his tail. And he has reindeer antlers on. It measures 3.5 by 3. The lovely faces. So we have Diane is in that 1. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. Congratulations, Diane. Okay. So, how about we do some books? We have Little Golden Book. Offer up $1. So here we have a little golden book about God. And this was copywritten in 2000. This was copywritten in 1997. Now, unfortunately, the cover has been cut in half. You have these lovely, amazing illustrations. You see all the seagulls and the trees. And this is the back last page. That's the back. But if it's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. But if y'all change your mind, please let me know. So we got another one. Actually, let's do this one. We have the Lucky Puppy, a little golden book classic. This was copywritten. This edition was 2018. So you see the lovely illustrations. All the little puppies gather around for a treat. And this is the last page. And if there's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. It's in fantastic condition. That's for sure. And here we have Little Golden Book, Disney's Pooh's Grand Adventures, The Search for Christopher Robinson, Little Golden Book. This book was copywritten in 1997. It says beautiful colors and illustrations. And this is the last page. But if it's no interest in this, we can move it to the side. But if y'all change your mind, please let me know. All right, so here, tons of them, tons. Little Golden Books, tons. I got all three. All right, I got you, Sherry. Apple, I have probably over 100 Little Golden Books. I know I have over 100 Little Golden Books. If not, probably 200. Probably about 200 to 300 Golden Books, probably, if I were to guess right now. And they all range all different type of different things. These are all types of books. They're kind of newer. Some of them are newer. Like this one in 2020, I Am a Reindeer and all stuff like that. From like superheroes to Disney books to the little cartoons like Paw Patrol, everything. So here I have a Campbell's Kids mug, plastic mug, offer up $1. Yeah. So here, let's see, we measure it here. We have, it's 4 by 3. It has a little bit of issues with it. But we have a Campbell's Kid, Campbell's Up. You got the little girl there, and then a little boy there. And they're all saying Campbell's Up. And I don't see a date on here. But it says West Bend Thermos Serving Incorporated, made in USA. And we have Sherry is in that 3. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 4 or better. Okay, Diane is in that 4. Do I see a 5 or better or out? And you see it's red, blue, and white for America. Sherry is out. Look at their cheeks, how rosy they are. So I can start the countdown for Diane. If there's no other interest, we can start the countdown for Diane, but I need to see a 5 or better if you are interested. So we're going once, going twice. We have last call. Yeah, Sherry, my mom taught kindergarten for probably about 40 years. About 40 years she taught kindergarten, at least 30 something. I'm trying to think. Close to 40. I know she probably started when she was 20 something and yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So here I have a glass. I have a clear glass bowl. Offer up $1. No problem, Sherry. So here we have 10 by 6 glass bowl for $1. Clear glass bowl. Where are you gonna find a price for a beautiful glass bowl like this for $1? Only here. So you have this beautiful clear glass bowl. We have Terry is in that 1. And I know they have these different designs named for them, but I don't know what they are. Beautiful shine. Look at that. As the black light reacts to it. So we have Terry. We have Terry is in that 1. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Terry. So we're going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Terry. Congratulations, Terry. Fantastic buy there. Okay. Okay. So, give me a second. Just want to check on something. Okay. So here we have a Campbell's Kids Ornament offer up $1. It's still within the plastic. And it measures 3.5 by 2. And this is Campbell's 100th birthday. You see the little kid holding a can of Campbell's with one hand and a teddy bear with the other, with a gift in between his legs. And he's sitting on a drum. And this is 2003, made in China. It's a hard plastic. Looks like he got a mug, actually. Campbell Soup mug. So we have Diane is in that one. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. You're welcome. Let's see something real quick. Okay. All right. So here I have another Campbell Soup Another St. Campbell soup ornament for $1. And they're in a hot air balloon. And the balloon says Campbell's condensed soup. And it says 100th year anniversary. We have Terry is in that. Well, Sue. Oh, Terry came in at 3. Susie came in at. So Susie came in at 2. Diane came in at 3. Do I see a 4 or better? Or a out? And you see the little boy and little girl waving. Once he got a green outfit, he has a red outfit with the Santa hat. How you doing, Sue? Susie? All right. So Susie is out. Jackie came in at 4. Diane came in at 5. Do I see a 6 or better? 6. Do I see a 7 or better? Or out? 7. All right. So Jackie is out. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see an 8 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once. We're going twice. Oh, we did twice. Last call. And we are sold to Diane. Congratulations, Diane. Lovely, lovely buy there. All right. Yes. So I have another ornament. Now here, the little the plastic, it's a little older. The plastic has a little discoloration on it. The plastic, the cover, the protective cover or the so so here we have an ornament. It's a Campbell's soup with 3 kids sleeping in the Campbell's soup is a bed, and it's 3 kids sleeping in the bed. It's 2 boys on the end and a little girl in the middle. And you see the covers and stuff has pink, blue, and yellow. And the spoon, the dog is sleeping in the spoon. You see the spoon right there. So we see Jackie is in that 2. Diane is in at 3, and this measures about 4 by 2.5. We got 5. And it has lights on the bottom. We have red, blue, and yellow lights. And this was 1993, made in China. So we have Jackie is in at 6. And you see the bed frame or the little handle right here has a moon and 2 stars on it. So we see Diane is in at 7. Out. Hey, KJ. Yeah, it's made out of plastic. Yes, it is. And so we have Diane is in at 7. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 8 or better. But if it's the other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once, going twice. Oh, were you in? Last call. And we are sold to Diane. Congratulations, Diane. Fantastic and amazing buy. So now damn. 1 second. That one. Okay. So here we have a basic field manual offer up $1. This is advanced map and aerial photograph reading. This is War Department, September 17th, 1941. Let's see, KJ is in that 1. So it shows you a little bit how to read the map and those things to look for. So I have angles of slope, degrees, miles, accurate percentage of slope, and everything right there. So this book, this manual, and it's a little map. On the inside here. This is of the United States. And this manual has 190 pages. And I see KJ is in that one. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for KJ. Going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. Congratulations, KJ. Now, oh, he did. Okay, I never. Okay. 'Not too far. Okay. You're welcome, KJ. So here we have another Campbell's Kids Christmas ornament. And we have the little girl is sitting on the Campbell soup sleigh, and the little boy dressed up as Santa's on the back. She's dressed up as Santa too, got the Santa hat. And it measures 3 by 3. And this one is copied. This one was produced in 1996. It's made in China. So you got the bag of toys, sack of toys with a teddy bear and gifts inside. We see Diane is in that one. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. No competition on that one, huh? Okay. We have another Campbell's Soup Kids ornament. And it is 3 by 3. And she is sleighing down the snow in a Campbell's soup bowl. She has her little red boots, little gold trim, a little red hat, a scarf, yellow and red scarf. And on, I don't see. Oh, I got you. Yeah, one. I don't see a date on here. But it does on there says, good. This one looks a little newer to the point of probably in the 2000s. If I were to guess, because the 2000 ones is the only ones that I see when it says good. Oh, got a lovely, lovely face, and we have Diane is in that one. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. Going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. All right. So we have a ceramic ornament, and it's in this other plate with the girl and the boy is outside trying to come in the snow, and it looked like he has like carrots in his hand, and KJ is in that one, and it's like a little raised. The kids are a little raised in the ornament. It's 3 inches wide, and this is 2005 Campbell Soup Company. This ornament is for decoration use only and not for use with food. So we have KJ is in that one. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 2 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for KJ. Going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. So I am down to my last item. This is the last item of the sale right here, guys. Can you guess what it is? A. Campbell Soup Kids Ornament. No book. Ornaments, yes. And this is, so it's a ornament with the kid on standing on the Campbell Soup can with a sombrero on and a chili pepper on top. There's like a cactus on a plate. A cactus in a pot. And it says Feliz Lobby Da. And it's chili beef with beans. And this measures 3.5 inches tall. And the holly reefs that are on the side. Yes. And I don't know why it says this, but it says manhandler. Yeah, that's Christmas. Yeah, manhandler. I don't know what that means. And we got KJ is in that too. We have Diane is in that 3. Do I see a 4 or better? Or a out? Oh, and this was produced in 1996. Campbell Soup Company. Yeah, Feliz Navidad is Christmas in Spanish. But it would be good. I mean, this kind of could be used for um used for Cinco de Mayo. So do I see a 4 or better or out? Oh, okay. So do I see a 4 better or out? KJ? Oh, KJ in that 4. Diane is in that 5. Do I see a 6 or better or out? Feliz la vida. Feliz la vida. All right. So KJ is out. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 6 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for Diane. We're going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Diane. All right. We reached our 2-hour mark. And that's what I agreed to myself. That was going to be the limit of the sale. So I hope to see y'all tomorrow. And I will hold on. Let me get the link for the sale. It's here all the way up to April already. Okay. So here's the link for the sale tomorrow at Angela's channel. So tomorrow I will be on Angela's channel. It was the same size. It was the same. You came in a little. Oh yeah, probably because you came in a little late. You know, because you came in kind of. I saw that 5, KJ. I know you. Life gets to know sometimes you got things to do, but yeah, 5 o'clock is when it starts. I go to 5 to 7 if I can. But there's the link of the sale, and so I will be on Angela's channel. It'll be me, Angela, and Uni Magic. The sale is called the new sale that we're doing. It's called Imagine the Memories. And that will start at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. Then Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, you can catch me on Trisha's channel, Sandy and Nardo, alongside with Angie Oddities and Sue Spezio on aka the Picture Tells a Story, aka the Sue Spezio Show. And then Saturday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern with my lovely co-host Becky Ventures and more, and a very special guest, John, the reseller, will be joining us. Then Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Oh yes, I have it. I would definitely put you all down for that. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I definitely would do that. But or 4 o'clock Eastern, you can catch me on Two Old Guys Vintage, Mark and Mike, alongside with Tooch Man and Donna Maria. Then I will be invoicing Sunday afternoon. As soon as you pay your invoice, your items will go out ASAP. And so that does it for the sale. Everybody stay safe, stay warm. Stay safe, stay warm, or cool, depending on where you're at. If it's anybody you need to talk to, please reach out. I would love to hear from you. And so have a fantastic and wonderful night. Good night. Harmonica time. Let's start the show. Harmonica time.